You ever try running a modern country on 18th century hardware? Because that's what we're doing, folks. The Constitution is basically a hand-cranked musket in the age of hypersonic drones, climate collapse, and AI that can generate Shakespearean sonnets and deep fakes of your grandma robbing a liquor store. Now, don't get me wrong, I respect the hell out of the Constitution. I wore the uniform, took the oath, and I've probably read it more times than the average member of Congress, which, come to think of it, really isn't saying much. But let's be real here. It was a starting point, not sacred scripture. And yet we treat it like the Ark of the Covenant, untouchable, glowing with divine founding father magic. But the founders, they weren't gods. They were rebels, radicals, men who looked at monarchy and said, yeah, hard pass. And they expected us to do the same if the system stopped working. Thomas Jefferson, the original burn it down and start over guy, literally said, every generation needs its own revolution. And here we are acting like putting term limits on Congress is treason. Look, when they wrote this thing in 1787, George Washington still had all his wooden teeth, and the cloud was something that just ruined your crops. They didn't know about the internet, or global warming, or corporations that would one day be people too, apparently. They couldn't imagine a digital surveillance state, or nuclear weapons, or presidential candidates rage tweeting nuclear threats at 3 a.m. The Constitution was designed for a world of powdered wigs and dueling pistols, not algorithms and multinational cybercrime. And before you say, that's what the amendments are for, sure, in theory, but these days getting an amendment passed is like trying to get Congress to agree on lunch. We've had one constitutional amendment in the last 50 years, and that was about when Congress gets a raise. Because of course it was. So yeah, we need more than duct tape and nostalgia. We need a reboot. Not to erase what came before, but to honor it. Not to abandon the founders, but to live up to their actual legacy. Courage, experimentation, and the guts to challenge systems that don't serve the people anymore. And who should lead that charge? Not lobbyists, not legacy politicians, us. Veterans, teachers, dreamers, coders, framers, weirdos like me. People who give a damn. This isn't about right or left, it's about function. It's about whether a 21st century republic should be governed by a 240-year-old rule book designed before the invention of indoor plumbing. The founders were bold enough to start over. Are we?